Hi guys! I'm back with a highly requested video. In one of my videos, I took a sip of my iced coffee and I had a couple of people want to know how I make it. So this is how I make my iced coffee, and there's a couple things that I want to point out. So this is caffeinated coffee. You can obviously do this with decaf. And let me say this. The iced coffee, well, any coffee, is an experience. It's more than just the coffee. That's why the things that I'm going to show you and how I make it really create the experience, because coffee is a social experience. You meet for coffee, you go on a date and have coffee, you carry a coffee when you do things, you wake up every morning and look forward to your coffee. It's part of your routine. So being home and not being able to go like get a coffee at your favorite place, I think that creating the experience at your house is awesome. And also you can save a lot of money if you make your own coffee. So this is how I make my iced coffee. I hope you enjoy. All right. The first thing is, here is a carafe of yesterday's coffee. Now, one of the things that happens if you try to put hot coffee over ice cubes is that it melts the ice cubes and it gets diluted. So trick number one is take your coffee from the day before, like make a little extra. So we make a pot, and if there's leftover, I put it in this thing. Now, my brother gave me this, and it's supposed to be for cold brew. So like you're supposed to put your cold brew grounds in there, and then you fill this with water and you leave it in the fridge overnight, I guess. But I've not experimented with it that way. I just use it to put coffee from yesterday in here. So it sits in the fridge, so it's already cold, and you don't have to chill it, or you don't have to put it over ice. Now I put it over ice because that's part of the experience, but it's already cold, so it's not gonna melt the ice. Okay, so that's number one. Number two is I have some kind of almond milk or creamer or whatever. I use a little flavoring sometimes. This is vanilla. And then I put cinnamon in it. Now, this is a salt and pepper shaker. It's just a really cute little bird. And I put the cinnamon in here because, again, it has to be part of your experience. So if you keep your ingredients for a lot of things in cute little containers and you merchandise them around your house, it's way more fun to use them instead of just pouring your cinnamon from here. So I keep my cinnamon in that little bird now. The straw, key essential component. These are plastic disposable straws. I'm never gonna buy them again. I know they're bad for the environment. I shouldn't have bought them, but I love drinking out of a straw. I'll get reusable ones after these are gone. But I keep them in this really cute scalloped vase thing, and I keep them up on a shelf so it looks really pretty when I'm not using a straw. Again, like better than keeping them in a box. And then finally the glass. So I have it in this little mason jar kind of thing, but like you could use your favorite glass or whatever, and it all just becomes part of the experience. So, okay, buddy. So I put some ice in here, and then I have to take this little top off, but you basically just take your cold coffee from yesterday, put it over the ice. Okay. Now, another thing that I like to do is I shake up the milk. Why? It froths it up a little bit and it makes it bubbly. I don't know. I like it. So I always shake my milk before I put it in there. So I do that. It makes it kind of like foamy. Then if I put a little flavoring in, which I need to find a cool container for this, maybe like a something with an eyedropper or whatever. I'll just do like a little dot of that. That's vanilla flavor. You could do like almond, hazelnut, whatever. And then a little bit of cinnamon. Okay. And then straw. Stir it up. That's it. That's my iced coffee. So go ahead and make one. It's delicious. See you in my next video.